Hello. In part of our simple robotics lesson, I have decided to try and make something a little different. I had thought of making some sort of a fan, an automatic fan that would turn on and off depending on the temperature. So as you can see, I have my microbit. I designed these propellers out of bottle caps, and I was going to attach the propellers on the wheels. Now, I'll show you the code later on, as well as what the microbit does as of now. But what I realized is the motor doesn't actually spin that fast, so it's not really fast enough to create a fan. But let me show you what it does. When I turn on, if I press A, the internal thermometer is going to tell you the temperature, and the microbit temperature is actually set to Celsius. So I programmed in the code an actual formula to convert into Fahrenheit. So if it's too warm, it won't run. B shows just the temperature and turns off the motors if it was running. And if you press A and B together, it's going to show the temperature but run the motors. So there you have it. It was a rudimentary fan, but unfortunately, the build will not continue because it just won't work. Thanks for watching.
Hello class. So, as you saw, I had attempted to build a fan using the microbit, and well, unfortunately the motor didn't work. I'm here to show you the code. So, we downloaded the clip motor extension as we did for the previous robot, and here I have created sort of the backbone of my code. So, the input on button A, it will show the temperature. Now, the temperature is something that you can find in the inputs. As you can see, it's limited to Celsius. And so what I did was I found the formula to convert Celsius into Fahrenheit, which is times 1.8 or 9 over 5 plus 32. So the number will show up as Fahrenheit. And then I added, if the temperature is less than or equal to 70 degrees, then the motor will turn on. If it's not, then it'll turn off. Now, the reason I have two motors is I envisioned a sort of box, right? A box fan that had an input of air and then an output of air. And so that the box fan would circulate air in, and then the external fan would circulate air out. And so there are different speeds for that fan. I also then have a button that turns off the fan no matter what and shows the temperature. And then finally one that just showcases the fan working by showing the temperature and then turning on the fan for 5 seconds. So that's my code. It's very simple, but the cool thing was trying to do the math to figure out the Celsius. Now, suppose that we could build our motors to move faster. How else would you, if you were doing this sort of fan project, how else would you modify this code? Check it out and try it out. Thanks.